Hello everyone. So today we will see the next topic on chapter vector integration, that is Stokes theorem. So let us understand first what is Stokes theorem. Then after that we will see some problem based on Stokes theorem. So Stokes theorem: if S be an open surface by closed curve C and F bar is F1 I bar plus F2 J bar plus F3 K bar be a vector field or vector point function. Okay, here F bar is vector field or vector point function. Then we have integration over closed curve C F bar dot dr bar is equals to double integration over surface S del cross F bar dot n cap ds. Okay, this is one of the important condition when you are solving problem based on Stokes theorem. Okay, you have to understand both LHS as well as RHS. If the question is given in the form of del cross F bar dot n cap ds, then you have to use Stokes theorem. In Stokes theorem, we are converting the single integration to double integration. Okay, so the line integral is converted to surface integral. So if any MCQ is asked like which theorem is used to convert this line integral to surface integral, then obviously answer will be Stokes theorem. Here the logic behind the Stokes theorem is that if in question we have to find the value of single integration, okay, that is integration over closed curve C F bar dot dr bar, then we have to solve for double integration. With the help of double integration we are going to find the value of single integration. And if in question like we have the question is in form of double integration and we have to find the value of double integration, then we have to go with finding out the value of single integration. Okay, so this is logic behind the Stokes theorem. You have to remember, you have to keep in mind when you are solving problem based on Stokes theorem. So let us know what is n cap here. Okay, where n cap is the unit vector normal to the given surface. Now what is normal? So here I already written that normal is equals to perpendicular. So normal means that unit vector is perpendicular to the given surface. Okay, and this n cap ds can be also written as ds bar. Okay, so this formula can be modified in this format, and instead of n cap ds we are writing ds bar. Okay, so if in question it is mentioned in del cross f bar dot ds bar form, then similarly you have to go with Stokes theorem only. Okay, so let us move towards first question. Question is that evaluate double integration over surface S del cross f bar dot n cap ds for the surface of first quadrant of the ellipse. Okay, we have to calculate in first quadrant of the ellipse. The equation of ellipse is given, that is x square upon a square plus y square upon b square equals to 1, and the value of f bar is given, that is minus y cube I bar plus x cube j bar. Okay, so first of all we will write the term which we have to find or which we have to evaluate. So to evaluate double integration over surface S del cross f bar dot n cap ds, so we know that for finding double integration we have to find the value of single integration. So by Stokes theorem we will write the theorem which is given by Stokes. Okay, or the statement of Stokes theorem: close integral over C f bar dot dr bar is equals to double integration over surface S del cross f bar dot n cap ds. Okay, now in next step we are going to write the value of f bar, that is minus y cube I bar plus x cube j bar. Okay, so after writing this we will find f bar dot dr bar. Okay, and after that we will take integration of that. So f bar, the value of f bar is equals to minus y cube I bar plus x cube j bar dot the value of dr bar. We know that dx I bar plus dy j bar plus dz k bar, but here in case we have terms of I bar and j bar, so we can modify it to dx I bar plus dy j bar. No need of taking dz k bar. Okay, so after that, after taking dot product of these two terms, we will get close integral over c f bar dot dr bar is equals to close integral over c minus y cube dx plus x cube dy. Okay, so here the c term is the arc of ellipse which lies in the first quadrant. So we will draw figure. Okay, draw one ellipse. Okay, this is y-axis, this is x-axis, and like it is clearly mentioned that the ellipse lies in first quadrant. Okay, so this will helpful for taking limits. So now we have to convert this Cartesian coordinate into equation of ellipse. Okay, so we have to replace by using the parametric equation of ellipse. So we know that x equals to a cos theta and y equals to b sin theta. These are the equations of ellipse. So similarly, if we differentiate this above equation, we will get dx equals to minus a sin theta d theta and dy is equals to b cos theta d theta. And as ellipse lies in first quadrant, so range of first quadrant we know that 0 to pi by 2. So theta will be lies or vary from 0 to pi by 2. So double integration over surfaces del cross f bar dot n cap ds is equals to integration theta is varies from 0 to pi by 2. Then we are replacing the values of y and x. We know that y is equals to b sin theta and x equals to a cos theta. After putting and simplifying this, you will get this form. Okay, now we have to integrate this. So first of all, the terms like ab cube are the constant terms, so we will take out of integral. Here we are separating both integration, or you can directly take the integration. Okay, so we are separating, so ab cube is constant, so we are taking out of integration, and after that we have to integrate sin raised to 4 theta d theta. Similarly here cos raised to 4 theta and d theta. Okay, so for integrating this, we will use the reduction formulas. Okay, so for integration of cos raised to n theta d theta or sin raised to n theta d theta, theta is varies from 0 to pi by 2, we have directly formula n minus 1 upon n into n minus 3 upon n minus 2 into n minus 5 upon n minus 4 into 1 by 2 into pi by 2 if n is even. Okay, if the value of n is even like 2 4 6, then we have to multiply by pi by 2 at the end. Okay, and if the value of uh, n is odd, then we have to multiply by 1. Okay, that's the difference between if n is even and if n is odd. So here uh, the value of n is 4, here also value of n is 4, so both are even, so we have to multiply by pi by 2 at the end. So we will take integration. So integration of sin raised to 4 theta d theta. Okay, so value of n is 4 here, so we will write 4 first, then at the numerator 4 minus 1 will be 3, then after that n minus 2, that is 4 minus 2 will be 2, at numerator 4 minus 3 will be 1 into pi by 2 as it is n is even. Similarly here we will get this term. After simplifying this, we will get 3 pi by 16 in bracket ab cube plus a cube b as a final answer. So this is the method to solve the problem based on Stokes theorem. Okay, let us move towards next problem, which is similar to previous one. Okay, but some conditions are given. So evaluate double integration over surface S del cross f bar dot n cap ds for the surface of the paraboloid. So here in this case parabola is given. In previous case we have ellipse ellipse is mentioned, and ellipse and we have condition like the ellipse lies in first quadrant. So here we have mentioned that we have to calculate for the paraboloid, and the equation is given z equals to 4 minus x square minus y square, and it is clearly mentioned that z is greater than or equals to 0. So it is a very important condition that will helpful for us for solving this equation. Okay, and the value of f bar is given. So as usual we will write the Stokes theorem. Then we know that we have to find the value of double integration, so we have to actually find the value of single integration. So we will write integration over c, close integration over c, f bar dot dr bar. Then we will take dot product. Okay, then in next step we will use the equation of paraboloid, which is given z equals to 4 minus x square minus y square, and it is clearly mentioned that z is equals to 0 or z is greater than 0. So we will take condition of z equals to 0, and after differentiating it we will get dz is equals to 0. So we will put the values in our given equation. So after simplifying this we will get x square plus y square equals to 4. So this is nothing but the equation of circle. So here we know that equation of circle is what? X minus 0, or here x minus a bracket square plus y minus b bracket square is equals to r square. Okay, so here value of a is equals to 0, value of b is equals to 0, and value of r is equals to 2. Okay, so we write x equals to 0 comma y is equals to 0 and radius is equals to 2. We know that r is radius for circle. So after that we will use the equations of what? Circle. So after using the equation of circle, x equals to r cos theta and y is equals to r sin theta. So after differentiating the above, that is x equals to 2 cos theta, we will get dx equals to minus 2 sin theta d theta. This simple differentiation. Similarly in case of y, then after that we will simplify our RHS. Okay, so here in RHS value of z equals to 0 and value of dz is equals to 0. So only close integration over c y square dx is remained. So instead of y we have to put 2 sin theta. Okay, so here y square is given, so it will become 4 sin square theta. Then after putting the values, and similarly we have to put the value of dx, that is minus 2 sin theta d theta. After putting the all values and simplifying this, we will get this form minus 8, which is constant of constant which is taken out of integral, integration sin cube theta d theta. Theta is vary from 0 to 2 pi. So for 0 to 2 pi condition, sin raised to n theta d theta, we have reduction formula is equals to 4 times integration from 0 to pi by 2 sin raised to n theta d theta. Okay, and this is for what? If n is even, then we have to write in this form. If n is odd, then the answer will be directly equals to 0. So here in this case the value of n is equals to 3, that is odd number. So the value of given integration is directly equals to 0. Okay, so the final answer of this problem is equals to 0. I hope you are getting explanation to the problems. If you have any query, you can comment in comment box. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.